During the Miami Grand Prix, a surprising detail grabbed attention. An investigation was launched on McLaren after shocking information about a secret hidden in their car's brake ducts, the MCL39, surfaced. In the midst of an extraordinary 2025 Formula One season, the events following the Miami Grand Prix sparked a scandal that threatens to overshadow McLaren's impressive resurgence. Oscar Piastri's dominant victory and McLaren's 30-second lead over the nearest competitor ignited a storm of suspicions and rumors about an illegal system hidden within the 4,939th McLaren achieved a 1-2 finish in the weekend's 2 races, collecting maximum points and proving unbeatable for everyone, including Red Bull and Mercedes. Whenever rivals like Red Bull or Mercedes try to challenge McLaren, their tires wear out. McLaren, however, manages to always keep the tires in the optimal temperature window, whether hot or cold, extending tire life and maintaining high performance throughout the race. Opponents like Max Verstappen struggle when their tires lose grip, having to slow down to avoid accidents. Many wonder how McLaren maintains such consistent performance and suggest there's a secret trick behind the scenes. Red Bull was the first to suspect something unusual. They used thermal cameras during pit stops to analyze temperatures around McLaren's brakes. The findings were shocking. They detected blue zones indicating lower than normal temperatures. This cold airflow seems to be coming from the brake ducts, a phenomenon inexplicable by conventional cooling methods. Red Bull technicians noticed that areas near McLaren's brake ducts appeared blue in thermal images. This suggests there's cool airflow cooling these areas. However, how can a carbon brake system, which reaches temperatures above 1,000 degrees Celsius, create a flow of cool air? Reportedly, McLaren has a technology utilizing a phase change material fluid in the brake ducts. But what does this mean in detail? To understand McLaren's secret, we need to revisit physics principles. When a fluid changes phase, for example from liquid to gas, it absorbs heat to alter its molecular structure without increasing its own temperature. This is exactly what McLaren is exploiting in the brake ducts. Imagine a brake duct with a cavity filled with this special fluid. As the fluid changes phase, it absorbs heat while maintaining a constant temperature. This allows McLaren to keep the brake ducts at a stable, optimal temperature for the tires, extending their effective window and improving the car's performance. Red Bull highlighted how McLaren's MCL39 is the only car showing these blue zones in thermal images. This system could raise questions about the MCL39's legality and compliance with regulations. If this device indeed generates cool air, it could represent a significant regulatory concern. If cool air is indeed generated through this fluid, McLaren may have found an innovative way to keep the tires in the right temperature window while ensuring superior performance. McLaren, led by Andrea Stella and Zach Brown, has adopted a development strategy that seems to work perfectly. Not only have they solved tire temperature issues, but they've also maintained a consistent performance level that leaves rivals behind. The exact phase change material fluid used by McLaren remains a secret, but their ability to keep it at the right temperature has been key to their success. The ability of this fluid to not increase its own temperature during the phase change means the brake ducts stay cool, keeping the tires within the optimal temperature window. McLaren has not only developed a revolutionary fluid, but also designed the brake ducts to maximize the fluid's effectiveness. The cool air generated during the phase change is then channeled into the brake ducts, helping to keep the tires always in the right temperature window, regardless of track conditions. This discovery casts a shadow over the upcoming races. The burning question is McLaren's technology legal? The FIA will need to scrutinize this innovation closely to determine if it complies with current regulations. Meanwhile, other teams will try to understand and replicate this technology to avoid falling behind. McLaren has always had a history of innovation, but this time they seem to have taken a step forward that could change the game. The phase change material fluid in the brake ducts could represent the pinnacle of a technological advancement that sees McLaren dominating the competition. Regardless of the investigation's outcome, one thing is clear: McLaren has found an innovative solution that has taken them to the top of the standings. This fluid could be the key to a new chapter in Formula One history, where innovation and advanced engineering play a crucial role in determining success on the track. The revelation of McLaren's secret has reshuffled the deck. With the investigation open and the focus on this revolutionary technology, the Formula One landscape might be on the brink of transformation. The question remains, how will they maintain the legality of their system against scrutiny and complaints from other teams? Only time will tell if their trick will be replicated or contested by rivals. McLaren's dominant performance in Miami remains intact. Oscar Piastri's victory stands. The MCL 39 is legal for now, but what does the future hold? Will Red Bull push their suspicions into a formal protest? Will the FIA be forced to re-examine their technical regulations? Will there be a change of direction at Barcelona? Stay tuned for more updates and insights. If you found this video interesting, please like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to not miss any upcoming developments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.